I just thought about it though. I got a video for today, but I don't got no video for tomorrow. Boy, Vlogmas is no joke, dog. Baby, it's cold outside. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Jada Jonay and I am back with another video. And as you already see by the title, today is Vlogmas Day 6. Today I'm going to be showcasing this look, honey. I attempted cold girl makeup, which cold girl makeup, all it really is super duper blush, white liner, and just that kind of look. But I bought some white liner and I was like, that would be good. And a lot of y'all was like, I was gonna do a makeup routine anyways, but I decided to incorporate the cold girl type of vibe since it is winter. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I will be talking throughout, so it's not a voiceover, don't worry. I will try to link everything that I use down below because I know y'all are gonna ask, as well as my shades. But I'm not even gonna talk y'all heads off too much. I'm gonna try and do the cold girl thing. The only thing that didn't work out was the liner because I didn't do my research on eyeliners and the eyeliner wasn't that good. But if you want to see how I achieve this look, please keep watching. Go ahead and get to the video. All right, y'all, so this is me, fresh face. Today I'm gonna be doing cold girl makeup. First things first, I'm gonna start with my brows. First, I'm gonna go in with my Milani Precision Brow. And it is in the shade medium brown. And I'm just gonna basically fill in slightly, nothing too major. I feel like when your eyebrows are shaped pretty nicely, you don't have to worry about doing too much when you drawing your brows on. And when I do the other one, my hardest part is getting both of my eyebrows alike, because my eyebrows don't grow alike. This one grows thicker and this one grows thinner. Anything that you don't perfect, you can always go back in with concealer and clean it up. So it don't have to be too perfect. I might have did this one a little too thick. Brows are filled and it's looking like nothing, but that's because you have to fill it in. I always go under my brow with a lighter concealer. It's the Juvias Place, I don't know what kind of concealer it is, but it's the Juvias Place concealer in the shade 13. I go under my brow with that. And again, having your brows done and just tidy up always help with makeup as well. If your brows aren't done, it's going to be harder for you to do your eyebrows. Where you're going to start sculpting it to your liking. Your brows can be what you want them to be with a little concealer. Keep that in mind. So sometimes I bring it down. I'm gonna go over it with the LA.Girl Pro Concealer. This is the Old Faithful in the shade Fawn. I did go a little heavy on my eyebrows, but that's okay. I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. You just have to kind of learn your face. That's something I had to learn. This is how my brows are looking. I'm pretty satisfied. I feel like if I keep going, I'm not gonna like the outcome, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. Brushes are from everywhere. I have e.l.f., I have Real Techniques, and I also have some from Amazon, so they're all over the place. Once I do that, I take this brush. It's like an angle tip brush, and I blend that out. I kind of just beat it in. The key to makeup, something that I had to learn, is not to drag. You literally just have to beat it in, and that's how you blend. Back in with a little bit if you have to. Kind of like my brows, not gonna lie, I like how they looking. Now we move on to primer and foundation. So I am a Fenty girl. I have so many Fenty products. This, you might as well say this is sponsored by Fenty, because dang near my whole makeup collection is Fenty. Primer is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R Soft Matte Foundation. And I got this like a year ago. I've actually had it for a while. I haven't used it all. But I really like this primer. I feel like it's good to use the products that come with the product, because it's kind of formulated to work together. So next I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Foundation. And this is the Pro Filt'R Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. I have this in the shade 385. I had this foundation before, used it all, and then I didn't repurchase because I don't like the way that it was setting. I had to learn how to like manipulate it with other colors to make it, you know, basically oxidize in my favor. Just a heads up though, because it does oxidize. It was a little bit old because I had that one for a long time. This one doesn't do as bad. I don't know if she changed the formula. I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. foundation brush, and this is how I'm gonna apply it to my face. This isn't how I'm gonna blend it, but this is how I apply it all over. It's crazy because I used to be a girl who didn't use foundation on my forehead. I just used to not put makeup on my forehead, and it's like, girl, what was that about? My Real Techniques brush. This is a 200 brush, and this is the foundation brush, and I'm gonna blend that out. And I like this foundation. She also has another foundation that I use. It's this. This is the Fenty Eavesdrop Skin Tint. This is perfect for days where you don't want to like super heavy makeup or anything matte. I love using this because it literally is like just a little skin tint. It looks like skin. So I'm not using that today because we're going for a full face, but this is a really good product too. Take it down on the neck a little bit. So I use like 3 different concealers when I'm highlighting. One my shade, closer to my shade, one light, and one super light. So this is the one that's closer. This is my light one, and this is the Juvias Place in the shade 13. I'm running out. I'm running out real bad. And right here. And then I'm gonna go in with this Urban Decay Quickie foundation. And this was actually sent to me in a PR package. I don't know how Urban Decay got my info to send me makeup, but they've been sending me makeup for the past couple of months. So shout out to them. Yeah, I go in the very inner corner with this, with the lighter shade. The shade 50 NN. They really just sent me a color, so I make it work, but it is a little bit too light. I'm gonna go back in with that Fawn, and I'm going to apply that to the ends of this, and that's just gonna help when I blend it out. That's gonna help it not be too much, if that makes sense. Like, it's gonna help it kind of fade off into a nice color for my skin tone. Let this sit, and the reason I'm gonna let it sit because it's best for your concealer to sit and dry down a little bit before you blend it. Because I used to be like, oh my god, my makeup blends out, it doesn't stay, it gets everywhere, it doesn't stay bright. The reason for that is because you are blending it out too fast. So when you let it sit a while, that is when it does what it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna let it sit. You can even go in with a fan and kind of let it dry a little bit, but I kind of like to let it naturally dry and just, you know, do something. So this is the Fenty Beauty matchstick, and this is in the shade Truffle, and this is the shade that I use to contour my face. And blending out this contour a little bit. I don't really like contour for real. I prefer to just do bronzer kind of. Contour can be a little harsh, but I clean it all up with. It's about time for me to start blending it out. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And this is what it looks like at the top. I absolutely love brushes. Once I stopped using beauty blenders, my life changed. When I was using beauty blender, my makeup was not good. But once I started using brushes and knowing how to use the brushes, my makeup changed for the better. I ain't even gonna lie. Brushes are the way to go. They keep the makeup on your face. I feel like sponges soak up too much product. So I'm just beating that in. And you see how that kind of blends out flawlessly, and it's all like, it's not all the same color, but it's like it forms a great color for my skin tone. I'm also gonna try and wing with y'all today. I do not know how to do no wing eyeliner, but we gonna try it today. We gonna try it, girls. So you already see it starting to come together, and so now I'm gonna blend that. I'm so used to doing my makeup in front of my big old vanity. I think that vanity is like, it's like the size, it's bigger than the TV, y'all. It's huge. But I've been having to minimize, y'all know the situation or whatever. I'm not in my place, which is, it's very sucky for me when it comes to work, because I feel like I'm not able to do my best job. It's literally winding down. I moved out August 12th, and literally I'll be moving soon. Like, it's about to be January, so I'm super eager and excited to get back to my vibe, my aesthetic, my light colors all around me. Like, that is what makes me happy. When I go in my home and I see all of my decor, my colors. I'm blending out the contour with this Real Techniques brush. It's $4.50 and it's a soft sculpting brush. But yeah, being in my own place just makes me happy. When I look around and I just see my place and I see that I'm the one who made it and I'm the one paying the bills there, it just makes me happy. So I can't wait to get back to that, to get back to my beauty room setup. It's cute in here, don't get me wrong, I definitely made it my own, but time is up. I let them live for a while, now the lease up. It's time for me to go. Y'all already see how that's kind of like doing its thing. So next I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R Setting Powder in the shade Banana. Like I said, everything I have is dang near Fenty. We go in Ulta and go straight to the Fenty aisle because it's like, I'm supporting my girl. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques 402 brush. And this is the setting brush. This is what I go in to set initially. And I'm just gonna go under and literally press that powder in. Press, press, press. What I will say I had to learn about setting powder is it has the tendency to look cakey initially. But the key to that is your setting spray. Your setting spray is what's going to break that up and make it look better. So don't be scared when you're doing it and you like, wait a minute, this looks like too much. It looked too matte, it looked too powdery. That's when your setting spray comes into play. So I'm just setting all this in. Now I'm going to go in with one of these like triangle pads. And this just helps you to get deeper into them corners. With that same brush and just kind of dust that off. So this is the main part. We're literally almost done. So now, once you finish that, I'm gonna go in, and my makeup routine is kind of backwards. I kind of just go all over the place and then I clean up what I have to clean up. So next I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Avani Greg collab, and this is in the shade, it's their Vacation Luminous Bronzer in the shade Hawaii. And then I'm just gonna take, what brush? I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush. It is the word's not on it no more, but this is what it looked like. And I just dab it like in there, and I just kind of like, I don't know, just take it, fade out like any harsh lines, or you know, just to kind of clean up everything. I didn't know there was a difference between bronzer and contour but I basically follow the contour. Like I basically put bronzer where I put contour at, if that makes sense. It's not looking like much, but it will eventually. So I'm just gonna... Same bronzer, and I'm going to put some on my eyelid. Kind of just beat it up there because I feel like that kind of... I don't wear eyeshadow, so this kind of just gives a more finished and polished look versus not having any eyeshadow up there. And this kind of helps like blend out that concealer that you put on there. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush, Real Techniques. They have really good brushes. Okay, so also the good thing about your brushes is if you see like how I feel like my lightness is going away on my nose, I can go back and add that with this brush. I'm pretty much done. Like I don't have too much that I have to do to my base. I feel like it looks pretty good. I've been taking a lot of tips and tricks from TikTok and just learning different things. And also when Keisha did my makeup, I was kind of paying attention. So just all in all, like I kind of like follow how my makeup looks when I like it. Like when my makeup looks good, I look at pictures and I try to replicate that when I'm doing my makeup, if that makes sense. So as long as you have like the right colors, you can pretty much replicate anything that is done on your face. And I think that was my biggest thing. I didn't have, like I had to really learn colors and learn how everything works together for my face. But once you learn that, you're pretty set. Pro Filter Honey, it's the same setting powder. And I like to mix these two, and I'm gonna go in and kind of carve my contour just to give you that slice. Like your oil spots where you feel like you oil the most, you want to always go in and reinforce that powder. So that's like right in my T-zone area, all in there. And my lashes still look so good. I'm gonna have to text my lash tech and I'm gonna tell her like I'm gonna have to book a removal because I had this same lash set on since I went to go see Drake. Y'all go down my channel and look at when I went to go see Drake. Now I have gotten fills, but my lashes have never lasted this long ever in life, and I would hate to pull them out. So I'm gonna tell her like, boo, we gonna have to remove these because they're still hanging on. And with my Fenty Pro Filt'R Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 360, which this is actually too light for me. I had 385, but it broke up when I got on the plane. I put it in my check bag and it broke all up, so I need to get a new one. But this one kind of does the job because I do use a lot of bronzer. It kind of lights it back up to my skin tone. So right now I'm kind of pleased with, you know, where I'm at. Let's see. Anything else, the main part of Cold Girl is the blush and the white eyeliner. So I'm gonna go in with these two blushes and I'm gonna go back over it with a powder. So this is the Morphe Provocative Petal, and it is a cream. It's a cream. And then I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty cream as well in the shade Crush on Cupid. It's the Cheeks Out. It's the Cheeks Out blush, and it's called Crush on Cupid. And Keisha gave me this. Shout out to her because she has put me on to a lot of makeup and just makeup tricks and tips, cause she's like a pro. So shout out to her because she really kind of helped me out. So now I'm gonna go on my blush and just put that on my cheeks. And the main part of Cold Girl, like I said, is red cheeks, blush, 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 because that is when you're gonna be like, oh, I'm so cold outside. You know, when you go outside and your skin gets really flush, that is like the main part of Cold Girl, because it's like, girl. So now this is the Fenty. I'll go on top of that because it's a little more pigmented. And I'm just gonna put it across your nose because your nose turns red when you're cold. And you literally just wanna like build that across your cheeks, girl. It's Juvias Place blush. This is another one recommended to me, and it's the shade, it's the volume 4 palette with the pinks. And this is the pink. It's really pigmented. Ooh, that might be too. No. I don't need it. That's too much. Soften that out. It's crazy because I almost didn't have a video for today. Like, I'm recording this super duper late. It's 3:36. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm pretty satisfied. Let me look in the mirror. Baby, it's cold outside. Next. Okay, so after the the foundation, I'm gonna top that blush with a little bit of highlight, and I'm gonna use this Black Radiance contour palette in the shade light to medium. I'm just gonna do a little bit of highlight. I don't need too much. I just thought about it though. I got a video for today, but I don't got no video for tomorrow. Boy, vlogmas is no joke, dog. I gotta figure out what to record tonight. I learned the difference between a finishing spray and a setting spray. The finishing spray is gonna blend everything together, and your setting spray is going to set it. So this is the finishing spray that I like. It is the Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. And this is definitely not, like, if I use this, my makeup is not gonna be set for the day. But when I use it, like, while I'm doing my makeup, why I feel empty? If I use it while I'm doing my makeup, it's gonna help blend it out. This is gonna help everything just blend seamless into each other. So spray. That's when you go in with your setting sprays. So I have the all-nighter, I have the ultra matte, and I have the normal. I'm just gonna go in, shake it, and spray. And this is gonna set your makeup. So again, I'm gonna go in with the matte, spray. I had some earmuffs so I could wear them for the thumbnail, but I don't have none. So before I do my lips, I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner, and I'm gonna be trying this white liner. I've never worn white liner, but we're gonna see how it looks. And this is gonna give you that cold girl look. I'm not really big on eyeliner, so I just bought the first one I saw in the hair store. It's the Perfect Eye Pencil by Poppy and Ivy Beauty, and is in the shade white. So please be pigmented. Okay. It's not as, the other one I got is very, very like smooth. You kind of have to put your back into this one. I feel like it will give, but it's not really. Like, I don't know how I feel about it because it don't really look. She got on black and white, so maybe I could do like a mix of the two. Like start out with like black. The white eyeliner was supposed to do the trick. Now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. This is just some Rimmel Wonder Extension, but I'm just gonna try and disguise like that mess I just made. Next, I go back in with this brown Maven eyeliner. Now you can use any eyeliner. I don't know if this is from Fashion Nova a long time ago when I used to work with them. I don't know if they still make makeup, but I just go back in with my freckles on my face. And it be little stuff like this that gives you the finishing touch of makeup, because you'll be like, what the heck, I don't look nothing like myself. And then you just add like a small little feature back and you'll be like, wow, this is me. So for my lip, Cold Girl is really all about like just flush and just like, oh my god, baby, it's cold outside. So I'm gonna go in with this NYX lip liner in the shade brown, and I'm just gonna outline my lips. Kind of blend that inward. And that's gonna help with that fade effect, because I hate when it's not faded a bit. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss. This is what they look like. And then for the finishing touch, and this is the Cold Girl look, I'm gonna go in with this Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss by CoverGirl. Okay, so it don't want to focus. It doesn't want to focus on the Yummy Gloss, but I really love this gloss. I have it like in 3 different shades. I want every color, but this gloss is amazing. And this is like in the shade But First the Cosmo, and it's like this pinky reddy tone, and it's just gonna make your lips look super duper just perfect. So I go with this. I'll see like that shade of like, it's not red, but it's not like quite pink. Love it. Y'all see how it's like that pink, but it's like red, but it's like a flesh tone. So I'm gonna go back and take my rollers out and stuff, and I'm gonna be right back to close out this video. But yeah, I think I look good. It's giving Cold Girl, it's giving period. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this is how everything turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys were able to learn with me. Keep in mind, I am not a professional makeup artist. I really pride myself in learning how to do my own makeup. Really picky about my face. And so now that I've kind of gotten down my routine and kind of what I like, I'm very confident. Now, I'm not no makeup guru or nothing like that, but I decided to show you guys how I got this look, because a lot of y'all have been asking, because y'all been peeping that the makeup has been eating a little bit. Yeah, the girl, y'all know. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.